Most people will actually struggle to believe this. How a suburb in Logan in Queensland outperformed Bondi in Sydney. And give you real life examples and the actual property addresses just to show you what I've seen and show you what properties that some of our clients have bought and where I've personally bought in the last 2 to 3 years, which has had basically 100% capital growth. These properties have doubled in value. And then when you compare them to the blue chip suburbs that people believe have more capital growth, such as Bondi, I'm going to show you real life examples with addresses of properties in Bondi and what they have actually done over the past 2 to 3 years. This is going to shock you, but the Bondi property basically grew less than 10%, and the properties in Logan, in the suburb that I'm going to share with you in a second, basically doubled in value. And to me, this will shock most people because there's a standard thing that a lot of people believe that Bondi and the blue chip and the expensive areas, they'll always have more growth. They always have had more growth, and the capital growth outperforms all other parts. There's more capital growth in the expensive regions than there is in the affordable regions, and it's simply not true. False! To basically put this to rest, and most people won't even believe it when they see it. If you look at the couple of properties I'm going to show you through in just a second. So the first property that I want to show you through is Bondi. Now, this is a property that was originally sold in 2021. Say it originally sold in 2021 for $1.03 million. It recently sold again in 2023. As you can see the time, the date, you can even check out the address. Look at this property. Now, this is just one example of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other examples that I could show you. It just sold recently for 1.17 million. If you break down the percentages, I don't know the percentages off the top of my head, but it would probably be around 10%. In the last 2 to 3 years, since 2021 to now in 2023, the property has only sold for 10% roughly more than what it did 2-3 years ago. At the same time, I'm doing this video because I read things every single day and I see things on the media, and there's investors out there that, you know, turn their nose up at affordable properties and properties that I've bought myself, and they say, I would only buy in Bondi, I would only buy in Manly or Mossman or Vaucluse or whatever it is. Look at this property that we bought for a client literally just 2.5 to 3 years ago. This was in the humble, affordable suburb of Eagleby. This property, as you can see, the address is right there. We bought it for roughly $225,000 in June, July 2021. So we're talking literally 2.5 years ago roughly. Now, recent sales in the exact same complex, which are identical, same bedroom, same bathroom, same square meterage, same everything. Look at the recent sale. $410,000. So in terms of a percentage of growth, that's gone up between 80 to almost 100%, and Bondi's literally just gone up about 10% in terms of difference. Here's the evidence that shows you that the common theme out there that people believe that Sydney always grows the most. That's not true at all. Different states go through different growth cycles. And if you look at these addresses, the property that was 225, they're worth 410, 440, 430 kind of now in that realm. They've had more growth over the last few years because of, for one, inflation. In terms of the timing of where we bought these properties back in, 2020 and 2021, we're picking them up for like low 200s, which is just phenomenal kind of pricing. Many people overlook them, but that's where myself as an investor look for opportunities in different states, which you want to buy things at the bottom of the market, not at the top of the market, because they go through those cycles. That's one example which, to me, Eagleby, Logan, grew more than Bondi, grew more than Sydney in the last 2 to 3 years. It outperformed almost every other state within Australia, and that's just the exact address for you to check it out. I could show you hundreds more of these. That's one example. That's literally the addresses to check out, and most people will actually struggle to believe this. Logan grew more than Bondi, and Bondi is not always an amazing place to invest. Many people believe it is, but there's better returns, better yields. And now we're looking at other areas such as Perth, which you can see the similar trends starting to happen. And I've recognized the exact same patterns that lead me to know that there's going to be massive growth there in the next few years. So hope this video helps. Thanks for watching. And if you have any comments, comment below. Tell me or not if you believe whether this is true or not. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.